I actually got it.
Good for you.
Okay, call the meeting to order of the New Ross Town Board. Minutes sent to the board and reviewed. Are there any additions or corrections? Okay, do I hear a motion to accept?
Motion to accept.
All in favor?
Aye.
Financial reports were sent to the board and reviewed. Motion to accept subject to audit.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Allowance stock is sent to the board and reviewed. Motion to accept allowance sockets.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks. Okay, that's what you're gonna.
I mean, everything I have is for later, so it's up to you.
I want to do a budget review.
I can do it now.
Okay.
Here's the ordinance for the budget for 2026 budget. I did take out the salaries or the increases, so that's back. I fixed the local public safety to include both town marshals with their pays, and then bringing the hours up a month to 60. So that's there. Everything else is the same. Didn't change outside of that. I think this is dash. I think it's dash 2. Okay. So there's that.
Okay. I hear a motion to accept excuse me, budget for 2026.
Motion to accept.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, oh,
No, everybody else is pretty good.
did you have anything from WPCL?
Yes, we're having trunk or treat. The 31st. Do we need to close the road off?
Yeah, I already talked to the fire department.
Okay, so
Yeah,
then,
I'll put it in the minutes that we're closing the road. I talked to the fire department and put the fire truck on each end.
okay, very good. That's all I need to
What
know.
time?
6,
6 o'clock, 6 to 8.
Okay.
but I told them 5:30.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's great.
Anything else?
Not for WT still, I don't think. Not this one.
Carl's not here. Jeremy, did you have anything?
Yeah, we'll discuss probably those quotes from Culver.
Not that one. We got that down later. Yeah.
In the firehouse, RV, jail.
Yep.
Heard discussion of gas stations, so I wanted to check in. Do we have an ordinance against?
From a desk.
Yeah.
Yeah. She came into my office today
Okay.
and was asking me about it. And I actually warned her yesterday, and then she came to me today and asked for the ordinance, and I had to actually look for it again, but it is on my desk.
Okay. Does she have a copy yet?
No, because she didn't come and get it.
Okay.
I made a copy for her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe no, that probably most definitely not.
Okay.
I just give it to me, I'll take it to her.
Actually, I'd like for her to come get it.
Okay.
That
Okay.
means I know she gets it.
And if that doesn't include.
I mean, whoever wants to get it,
Yeah.
I'd rather either me have her come get it from me.
Well,
or-
with her, I'd say you probably better off let her come and get it from here.
Yeah. So I did give a warning first, and that was yesterday.
Okay.
It was like 4 or 5 days to figure it out.
I told her I didn't know nothing.
From
about
1979. So yeah.
that. I'm not doing a good talk.
To check in about Rhonda Johnson.
Mhm.
Because we did give her all those papers.
For
So I guess what, ours.
oh,
So we might just check the program.
okay.
I always wanted to, because remember it's a fine each day after, and that was a very long time ago.
Very long time ago.
So,
I'm not sure what the next step is other than just impounding or that was always my thought, was the next step was just impounding. But we can read the ordinance again once
yeah,
more.
well, it's supposed to be like a fine, and every day after that it wasn't rectified, it kept climbing,
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one.
so.
Yeah, I'll look at it again. 'Cause if not, you're right, it's a long time.
It's been a while.
Probably been what, a year?
It's probably been.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Okay.
Yeah, just, since he's the attorney, as far as clarification on impounding private property or just finding and
Right.
putting it on the bills.
Okay. I will ask him about that one.
The Hummer, did you hear anything else about that?
The Hummer?
Yeah.
What
the
Hummer?
button.
I don't know anything about a Hummer.
Yeah.
Next to Chet. Next
Mr.
to Yellow.
Turner's place.
Yeah.
Mr. Turner's place.
Yeah,
We got we got.
there's two of them.
Didn't realize that.
There's two of them.
I have no idea. First I heard of it. I don't know.
They got flat tires, outdated.
I was like,
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
I
yeah,
didn't realize.
they-
Okay, I don't know. I didn't realize the one was on that way. Okay.
You already talked to her?
knocked on the door and talked to the camera and told the
Okay.
fire there. And then I left a copy of the
Yeah.
ordinance.
The
in the
Hummer.
I'm not sure who was there now, Mr. Turner's house.
Was but beside Chet.
Yes.
It's Sergeant Chet.
Chet, yes,
Remember?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know who was
What's
beside
your
that.
last name?
Remley.
Really?
Rim.
Okay. I didn't even realize that was one of them. I'm sorry.
What was the recent one? Someone, maybe what, that told me about it anyway.
Okay.
That's one that I'm trying to for weird.
Recently? Oh, okay. So, did they get the paperwork on it or you just tell them about it? Oh, they did get it. Okay. Okay.
Art, I have nothing with me.
Oh, is it down yet?
Nope, we're doing that next week. Do you have anybody written the part? That's what my next question.
I would have to check my books,
Okay.
but I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so. I think pretty much with the well and everything, a lot of people canceled out, and then not very many people scheduled after that.
Okay,
I had some, but not very many.
Somebody had written one right there.
Yes,
last
but I
week.
don't remember who it was. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Teagues, but yes, but the dryer, I kind of took it upon myself to not order that till spring.
that's fine.
Okay,
That's fine. I was gonna tell you that, I forgot.
yeah, I was talking to Myra about it.
Okay, all right.
Hey, while I'm thinking about it, one light was out down there, which,
It's the one on the silo above the
See, that
semi
is-
trucks.
that's it.
It was above the semi truck. It is his, but he said he was willing to get it fixed.
It's his.
I think it's his, yes, because it's on his
So
side.
it showed, when you showed me in pictures, both of them was on.
There's 3 there.
3.
There's 2 on a pole and 1 on this.
Yeah.
The one on the silo is the one that's out. It looks like it's on.
He
it's
said he
not.
wants a switch on it, that's what it
Mhm.
is, so you even have to pay,
He said he'd pay for
Josh.
it, yeah.
have Josh do it.
Yeah. But I have a feeling that one I'm gonna have to have Josh do anyway. Because it's technically his and with the bucket truck down, he'll have to do more work to that one because he wants, like you said, he wants to switch
Well,
on it.
He'd have to, see, his reach is higher,
Correct.
and mine won't go
Yeah.
up that high.
Right. So he called me the other day. He is either gonna be tomorrow or next Friday.
Yeah,
Because his wife's getting a knee replacement. And that's Josh, the electrician from Jamestown,
Mhm.
who we use their bucket truck every once when ours is down.
yeah, his is taller.
It's not here, wastewater's not here. Again, the budget resolution proposing the alleys.
Well, that was the ordinance that you
Okay,
told me way
okay,
out.
that
I
was-
just never changed
We'll do
it.
that for next time then. Okay. Police car repair.
Okay, do you want to talk, Jeremy, or you want me to show the quotes? On the police car?
Yeah, so kind of the story with that was that day that Danny took down that banner, it just started overheating, so okay, that's odd. Took it home, called it a day early. Talked to a guy that's used to be a mechanic for the sheriff's department, said, hey, what's up? Ended up putting coolant in it, ran it through, tried coming out another day, and that's when it was overheating again. I called him and said, hey, what are you thinking? He said, probably the water pump's bad. So to go get it checked out. That's where I started doing the quotes.
Okay,
Went to JTR, we have their quote. After that, went to Froges, that's where the car currently is. And they gave us 3 different quotes for like 3 different jobs. They said whenever they put it on their machine, that it showed like a critical fault because of the overheating. And I don't know a lot of engine techie stuff, but they thought that maybe, pistons, rod, camshafts, something.
it's on here.
Could have overheated, and gone bad. they talked about taking those out, sending them off for inspection, or just replacing the motor itself. And then talking to a different friend from work, that's where I talked to McKinney's, is that right? And they give a quote. Froges waived the inspection fee and then mentioned that there's a 10% discount for the town. So that's what happened.
Okay. This was McKinney's quote. This one was. And that was for $3,057. $3,057.
But that's not replacing the engine.
No, from my understanding, McKinney's has not seen the car.
Correct. It's not been.
Okay. And then JTR, they did see the car.
JTR had.
And then this is what they quoted from JTR. So there's this portion. And then there's another portion, which is right up here, which is an added to the, for that. Which then,
Yeah, what does that say?
well, this is the one that you handed me. It just has the 167 inspection fees, but it has the actual
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And then here's Froges. There's the 3 different ones that he was talking about. Here's the one for the 6.8. And I'm not 100% sure exactly which one it is. And then here's one for 3.7.
They said those were bad.
3.7.
So how can you sold on it?
It's this for Froges, it's just 3 different quotes of the job that you're having them do.
Yeah.
So he might be able to answer it a little better.
So yeah, so there's 6,000, and that was with all the timing chain, and then of course the water pump, and that's where they talked about the cylinder heads, having those sent off or replaced. The camshafts, and then the next page was timing chain with water pump, not messing with the camshafts, and then yeah, the oil. The only thing they said about some of this is that it can't necessarily be guaranteed, because if there is an issue with the camshafts or cylinder heads, that it will happen again or something. I don't know, or something will happen with the engine. And then that last quote is without anything to do with the camshaft cylinder heads, and just replacing the timing and water pump. Which was water pump.
How much did you say McKinney's was for replacing the whole
Six
motor?
6,000 for motor.
Even
Well,
around 6,000
yeah, around
to replace the whole motor.
the whole motor. And technically, I'm going to do that.
Do we still have to pay Froge for looking at that?
They said that they had waived it. You might go change it if they don't do the job.
That's what I mean.
See, with this thing here,
How much was that?
They didn't.
They
did
just
not
said
say
that.
you'll have at least a year warranty. That's 100,000 miles, or 50,000.
The one from JTR, the inspection fee was $160. Essentially.
Timing chain.
See, now I didn't talk to the manager, the guy that owns McKinney's, but I talked to his brother who works for us. And
Because I usually.
he showed it on the chart what he would do. So they get bought,
Okay.
and they showed me the price of it.
So it's up to you guys where you want to send it to get fixed. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's overheating, it's fixed regardless. So where you want to send it.
Is this that's just repairing. That's not replacing the engine, right?
No, this one's not to replace the engine. The one that's to replace the engine is the really expensive one. It's this one. To see engine.
How much was that?
7,000.
It's almost
It's
10,000.
almost 10,000.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, with the other stuff. And then
Frosty's is 10.5.
this one is the timing chain, water pump,
No, it's
and all the camshafts. It's camshaft stuff.
Yeah.
and that's. I mean, does anyone know? I mean, engines, like, how's that? I mean, because
I know quite a
when
bit
it wasn't in the overheating state and I had fluid in there, it ran and drove mostly normal. But when it would get to that overheating state,
Well,
is
when
whenever.
you added solution to the radiator, that radiator has to be what they call surged. Because you get air bubbles in it when you do that.
Well, yeah, that's what he had me, pour it in, leave the cap off and run it. And
Yeah.
Burp, burp, burp. And I did that until it stopped and then,
Did it still overheat?
yes. Yeah, that was that next day when I came back out, cause I was like, well, crap, how long's it been empty? But it still ended up doing it.
Yeah.
And then I just pulled over and shut it off.
Yeah.
But, I mean, is it a potential for that whole camshaft thing?
So how far did you run it hot?
Oh, not far. I just pull over and shut it off.
You pull over and shut it off?
Yeah.
Because if you didn't run it hot, it's not gonna hurt your head.
Okay. Well, that's why I kind of wondered, like, if it got to that point, especially since it was kind of
But
dry.
if you drove from here to your house hot, yes, it would. It'd probably work the heads.
Yeah.
But you drove it to Crawfordsville so many times.
Did it run hot when you?
Well, I only went to JTR and then from JTR there. From JTR to there, it didn't.
It did not.
I don't think I had an issue. Because it would bog down and I wouldn't drive it when it was all bogging down. So.
Yeah.
I said,
It definitely-
I
I got-
the budget on that. And then when I do
So
it,
don't
I
overheat it,
I
just
let
whenever it
him
wants.
because he said it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was fully.
Okay.
All I got until that bog.
Okay.
Say, that's the one thing I did like.
He
about
could get
him.
that to next week, right?
Yeah, he said he'd start on Tuesday.
I'm not trying to be biased here, but McKinney's, he won't fix it unless it's broken.
Well, that's what I just told him.
That's what I like about him. If
That's what
it's
I
not
like
broken,
about
he will
him.
fix it.
If he finds something else,
He'll check it out. Yeah.
I
Um,
like, the overheating on the heads. He can look and see if it's broken.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as he puts coolant in there,
Yeah.
if the heads are warped, they're gonna leak.
Yeah, and not only that, you see it in the
Right. Well,
I-
it depends.
I
You know
had,
where it's leaking at.
I had.
inside or
stuff
outside.
here, And we thought it had a coolant leak, a coolant leak. It was leaking coolant, like,
Well, he told me not to
Slowly.
trust anything you said.
good to know. I keep that.
I did add that in there.
Like,
That's
his
it.
no, so we noticed that his antifreeze kept going down slowly over time, and it would just, and 1 minute it'd be slow, the next minute it'd be fast. And he had that truck for about a month almost, and he said it took him that long to find the leak, and come to find out it was in the water pump, and it was a slow leak. And he had to put it under pressure for so long, but he finally found it. It was in the water pump, and I couldn't get anybody else to find it.
Yeah.
So that's just my suggestion, and he's done good
I
work
don't
for
know
me.
much about it, but I used to take mine to McKinney's all the time too. You know, I trust
Yeah,
them.
it looks like a jump.
Yeah,
It does look like a junkyard.
so I'm gonna make a motion that we take it to McKinney's.
I do too.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Ted, would you write the stabilizer bar thing on that one? Have him-
Yeah, but have them check that stabilizer.
On
bar.
the McKinney's one?
I
Yeah,
already told him
okay.
I'm
just
just gonna
make-
write it down just to make sure.
Yeah, because that's important, very important.
that. I already told him.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's both sides, both, right?
But
That's the reason I said 6, because I put the 400 over.
Yeah,
He's doing it, as he said.
because I even asked him,
But say 5,600 for a brand new motor. I mean,
Well, okay. Is that what you guys are deciding?
yeah,
Or
I'm
are you
taking,
deciding on the quote?
taking it
Just
to
a quote.
McKinney's.
In other words, 6,000 if we have to have a motor, but he said if it don't need a motor, he won't. do it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, they're pretty much approving it, just take it to McKinney's, because I know McKinney didn't actually see the vehicle.
Yeah.
So,
with that schedule wise, scheduled
It
days.
did say Tuesday.
Well,
he
so
called
that's what, as I work Monday through Friday, 10 to 10.
We'll bring it up here and I'll take it.
hold on, it has towing insurance, you could tow it.
I was gonna say tow it.
You could tow it if you really wanted to,
That
from
way you-
Broges to
yeah,
McKinney's,
you
I can have
got
McKinney tow it.
Right.
I can have
So,
Why not put it on the record?
McKinney's can tow it, is what I'm telling you.
Yeah,
They
that's
will,
the same
they
thing.
will pick it up
That's what they're gonna
and
do.
tow it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They will
Okay.
tow it for you.
so could you contact Lauren?
Yes.
Nova? That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna be able to.
Right, I'll just have them get it.
Because only certain people are allowed to drive it, right?
That's not, that's me.
Yeah.
No.
It is if you get the lights.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, to get turn on the windows, the lights and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no, you can drive. It's,
Well, her husband drove.
Yeah, my joke, sorry.
see, he's having a girlfriend in the spot.
Okay, yeah, I will, I'll call him. Actually, I'll just call him tomorrow and just have him tell him about it and see if he can just go pick it up
Okay. And they have the spare key.
at Broges.
So just.
On that note, am gonna make another key. so that you have a key, he has a key, and I have a key in case you lock in the car.
Yeah.
Again.
Again,
Oh, man, it was not right for the camera.
yeah,
Oh, wow, yeah. And it makes sense.
gee, I don't know if all Jeeps do this. But mine, if I need a key in there, at 90% of the time, it'll lock it in there.
Well,
Hers,
Locks
Mine will not.
hers will not lock.
If that key's in the car, it will not lock.
Mine will.
That's funny.
Mine won't.
that's supposed to.
Good thing I have extra.
That's funny. Okay, all right,
Okay, ARP funds.
okay, so we have the ARP rescue funds, which is my term, it's called the COVID money. We have until literally December 31st of this year to spend the rest. And I believe I'm just gonna say 8,000, it's just a little under that. So we're trying to find ways to spend it. We can literally spend it on what we want, because that's how it was originally appropriated, or an ordinance resolution to put out there is how to spend it, because it was for revenue loss. So there was a couple of things to go around that was kind of floating around to spend. Another lawnmower for the sewer station was one. Here's a quote for that, if that was the direction you wanted to go. I didn't print the other one. My bad.
I have a question on that.
Okay.
So can that money be used for the police fire?
No,
No, I had
Okay.
to.
All right. See, I didn't know. Cause that would have been awesome.
Okay.
Good.
but she's got LRT funds too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really ready for police car.
Okay.
I think that'll be fine.
Okay. All right.
But there was I don't know if you want to consider the shed part of that. Is that
Yeah.
yes? Okay. So there was a conversation about a shed, a 10 by 20 shed, to go out here by in between on the 107 East State Street property
About where we're closing the alley.
for the alley. So the conversation was to put a shed there and then kind of like share it with the fire department so they can put their tables in instead of being upstairs.
Yes.
Instead of being upstairs, and then we share it with, I guess, the town for that park area that we're trying to do for
And
next year.
build a thing onto the side of it.
Yep.
That we can store playground equipment
Yep.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was an idea there. The quote,
Because I'm telling you, taking in
No.
tables from upstairs.
it's a
Yeah.
pain.
Murder.
Yeah.
I didn't print this one, so I apologize.
And we are gonna buy the fire department a rolling cart for the chairs.
Yes.
Well,
Now you six up and
Put downstairs.
downstairs.
The
Oh.
10 by 20.
Rolling.
Like what we
between the
got for
chairs.
ours.
Yeah, it's a chair rack where you put just the chairs on.
Yeah.
So the shed, the 10 by 20, cash price, like out the door, is $5,475.
Oh.
So it's actually
Well,
not
you had one
that
bigger.
bad. I mean, 10 by 20.
That's bigger than the one we got downtown.
Yeah, it's big.
The
That's
10 by 20,
Yeah.
That's huge.
The next
Big enough
one,
to put Car in,
yeah.
You
The next-
talking about the one where they put the WTC over.
How big is that one?
that's not 10 by 20.
Is it 10 by 10 or maybe 8 by 10?
Yeah.
8 by 10. Okay. So the next one I have was a 10 by 16. The only downside to this one is that the French doors is on the short side, so it'd be more long instead of lengthy, I guess, if that makes sense. So it's on the short side versus the long side.
Yeah, like this one. over
The other
here.
one's on the long side, to where it's
Mhm.
when you walk in, it's just right there.
Yeah.
That one's 3,790 for a 10 by 16.
And the other ones are 10 by what?
10 by 20, and it's 5'4".
So if we get the one that's 10 by 20, it's 5,400. Out of 7,900, that leaves us 2,500. We can put the 2,500 towards the lawnmower.
Yeah.
And we can take the rest out of,
Utilities.
get the lawnmower,
Okay,
And- take the rest out of electric and sewer, because that's what it's gonna be mowing.
pretty much.
Exactly.
So what's everybody think?
You can get your
I
7,
think
you
that's a
can
good
waste
idea.
your 8,000 pretty quick.
Yeah.
So it's out of the way. And
another good thing is, right now, Marvin's taking the mower and have to drive clear out there. It's gonna wear it out.
Yeah, that's what,
yeah,
that's why
the
he
thought.
wants the other one,
Mhm.
so he can be out there and mow that.
Yep. And then if by chance, if one is down, he has another one to still mow.
Yeah.
Right.
And then this is buying it from the same place as the other mower, which is Edwards Equipment, and they do all the maintenance on it. So they either come pick it up or whoever in town takes it to them. And then the maintenance every year is like $300.
Cheap.
Pretty cheap.
I've been taking that last year.
Okay, it's like it's not that much. And say for them to service it, it's not that much at all. And so I know they picked it up in the past on truck, but,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
I think
not-
those are the only two things I have on that, on those funds to spend.
okay, I'm gonna make a motion that we buy the shed for 5,400. Put the other 2,500 toward the lawnmower, and the rest of it will come out of electric and sewer.
Okay.
Second?
Which
Second.
one?
It's just like the one. that-
It's, yeah, it's a grader. It's the same one he drives. It's a light
All in
commercial
favor?
one, 68 cent.
Yeah,
Huh?
Which culvert?
So we're not doing a rolling cart?
Pardon?
We're not doing the rolling cart?
It was
Yeah,
7,000.
Yes.
Yeah, the other one was 13.
That-
The heavy duty was 13.
That's just included in all that. Okay.
For
I just had it written down.
Yeah.
Was check marking what's, okay, for my memory.
And then he said,
I made the motion, Vicky seconded it.
okay,
We should call it back.
okay. And he said the remaining funds to pay the lawnmower and then the,
What, from the sewer and the
Okay.
liquor. Okay, capital asset, yeah.
okay. The capital asset plan, it's not something I particularly I wanted to have to do, but I got in trouble for it, and so did Ashley in the last audit. So I reached out to a company that I know that a lot of people deal with. It's called Asset Control Solutions. I wheeled and dealed with them the best I could, which I feel like I got down to a point. Basically, this will fix. So I know on our audit, we're gonna get, I guess you could say, I'm gonna say like kind of written up for not having this. It's there. I mean, I was trying to learn a job, so it is what it is. So I fixed it in 2025. I just didn't fix it during my audit time frames. So long story short, you can read it. It's about 5 pages long. So the engagement fee for them to come out, I gave them pretty much everything I had of what I knew. It's all land and property. And I think I did tell them with the police car because it is newer. And I told them about the truck because it is newer. It will have a downsaw a little bit over time. But for them to come out and look at everything, and then it's basically an engagement fee. It's $5,900. You pay half of it now, half of it later when it's done, and then that's to do just this piece of paper. It was,
who does that?
I don't know where. It might be a different one. I think it's a different one, but that's for them to come out and actually look at everything and make sure everything's accurate. And then by chance, if you add anything, so for example, when we talk about the tractor, to renew that, you'll add the tractor, I think it's 1,000 and they refresh everything. And it's whenever and you only pay it when you add something to this plan.
We
So
have to pay $1,000 every time we add something?
every time you add, so you only might add something just once every 10 years. That's pretty good. It'd be different if you're doing it every year. Because that's for them to redo this whole plan.
Who does it?
Huh?
Who's doing it?
It's called an asset control solutions.
So my set thing is, when does this have to be done?
Well, it's gonna be in my corrective action plan for the audit, so,
Okay, cause
Um,
I would
so-
say I would not put it in action until you've got the track. That way you don't have to pay that extra amount.
right, so I'm kinda hoping I can add that to this before I even do
Okay.
that. But like I said, in your future, like, for example, I didn't put the bucket truck, I didn't do the dump truck, cause they've lost their life. Their
Yeah,
life is gone, and the tractor, I didn't put that tractor in there, cause its life is gone. Everything else that's old and ancient, I didn't put that in there either. I have all the land in there, the fire department buildings in there, electric buildings in there, sewer building. We don't necessarily have electricity, I mean, we do, but we don't. We just have the poles and the wire, but, so it includes everything that we as a town own. Anything capital asset wise, but we have to have it. It kind of just is what it is. So yeah, every time you add something, like I said, but you don't buy anything this big every year. So, and that's just them redoing this every time. So. That's what I got. So that capital asset thing.
We have to make a motion for that.
Yeah, I would, just to cover everyone's
I
life.
make a motion that we adopt this
Second.
solutions company.
Okay.
You ain't in favor?
I will.
No, I think that's a rip off.
Well, it's all the price that they tried to do it first time around, and I told them no. I told them no first time around, and that was this is having our capitalization threshold at 5,000. So, I would say so let's just take the police car. You might only have like 2 or 3 more years on it because it's a 2015. It'll lose its value at 5,000 pretty quick.
Yeah.
And so the truck will too. It'll lose its value. It's like a resale value. Like it will be worth that if you're trying to resell it. That makes sense.
For
Like,
what they're praising it for now.
yeah. So like for example, a car is the best way to explain it. A car will lose its value pretty quick.
Yeah,
So-
what are the papers?
Huh?
What are the papers?
What is this? It's just showing us what we have. Pretty much.
Unless it doesn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We have to pay somebody else.
Dollars.
Yeah. 59. Every town does that. I asked around.
Myself.
Yeah.
And they accepted it.
But they won't mind.
I think Ashley tried to do it herself
Kinda
and
like
they
that,
didn't
yeah.
accept it.
I put it in
That's why she
your-
got in trouble for it.
Yep.
So, and this is so.
And I
I
took
helped-
it all
I
the
helped
years. I was here 40 years.
Yeah, I
they
helped her
they
do
never-
that, and they did not accept it, and she got dinged on it.
Yep, and then I left it because when she left and I came in, it wasn't my primary focus.
Yeah.
I figured it would be okay without it for a while. So hence this is where we are today. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So if you're okay with that, I'll tell them, but I'll tell them about the tractor too, and what we're trying to get that one in there too as well. So we can
So
avoid
we
that.
don't have to pay them if we get something new. We don't have to pay them if we get rid of something.
No.
Okay.
No, so every time you buy something new, that's above the 5,000 threshold. So like, I know we had talked about just like if you were to do something crazy and buy a golf cart, well, golf carts today aren't. You go buy used one, you're probably talking what, you bought yours for 3,200, you would not add it to this
Yeah.
because it's up below the threshold. You go buy if you were to take the truck that Marvin drives and it dies, you buy a new one, let's say a 2020, well, it's gonna have a threshold of more than, so then you would add it to this. So anytime you buy something that's more of that threshold, so, and you're not gonna do that very often. I wouldn't worry too much about it, it's just me. So really, it's just a matter of saying that you have it.
Okay. So now I'm talking.
Do you wanna do a little brief discussion on that, Danny?
Well, they gave us an estimate on it. John Deere come back at about 49,000. That's with lease or what, 5 years lease?
Okay, so we went with the three different companies in town. You have Booth Machinery, John Deere, and Booth Machinery. Did I say Booth Machinery?
Yeah.
John Deere and Banks. Sorry, Spain Welfare. Danny did a lot of work for me because I was busy. So I thank you for that. Saved me a lot of time. But is this the right one? No. Yes. They quoted 3 different tractors, and that's based off size. So the biggest tractor you're talking is
60 horse.
yes, it's 60 at 54,000.
That's John Deere.
That is Booth Machinery.
But
Booth. And then
Now that don't count the weight.
the blade was separate, and that's 46 for the
now-
plane.
So now you got about another 10,000.
Right.
Okay, go to the next one.
Let's just say almost 60. So it'd be like 59, almost 60.
What kind of,
But see,
what does it sell?
that's a 50
Oh,
horse.
it's Kubota, sorry.
That's a 50 horse. No,
They only gave me 2 Kubotas.
okay, good.
They only gave
50
me,
horse
they gave you 50 horse, not
Uh-huh.
60.
yeah, it's 50.
with blade.
With
Blade is what?
the blade is
I
4,
know.
it's 4.6.
But how much altogether?
Oh, it's 5.4 and then 4.6. So let's just say 60 together by the
Okay.
time you got those numbers down.
Okay.
Every company has a leasing program, so that's up to you if that's the way you want
He
to go.
does have it in the budget for next year.
Yes, it is in the budget for next year. So I actually told
To lease or buy?
Bye.
to buy. I mean, I actually had it for leasing, but just to see if we can afford it every year. But our accountant said we could actually buy it outright for 2026.
Okay.
Don't plan on buying anything after that
No,
for 10 years.
yeah, same group here. The John Deere
That's not that one.
Trying to give you the big one. Cause I know John Deere gave me 3 different quotes. And the big one and the middle one were literally like the exact same price. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So the 40 horse was, it's 51. And then the other one is 45. And then this one's 47. And that you
This
don't,
one's a 54.
not this one, this is only 34.
Yeah, you went to 60.
Yeah. I think it's this one.
That's 64.
Is that the one? Is that the one?
53, yeah.
Yeah. And the blade, if I remember right, for them was only like 2,000.
Yeah.
So it's 55 altogether.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Here's the blade on this
No,
one.
53.
Well, with the blades.
The blade was
With the blade. 53 with the blade.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, right here. He's got it ours there.
oh yeah,
So 53.
Mhm.
it was 64. And I
64.
did
Yeah,
find
50.
out the height and width of our garage doors. The big one will fit.
Yeah. I
Oh,
went.
yeah.
It will
Yeah.
fit. I didn't know if it would fit or not, so
Yeah,
I
you
made
can
sure
get
it does
somebody,
fit.
you can get somebody indoors.
Yeah.
Now, the only difference is on the John Deere. He will give it, he's giving it to us for what it's costing them.
Yeah, you're pretty much buying that purchase price, not their.
Oh, really?
Because he
Yeah.
wants to get he wants to get the name and 2 new ones.
I don't blame you.
Saying it's a 60
Farming.
and everybody
He
else
wants
is
to
a
name
50
it.
horse.
And then the third one was Baines. It's just a piece of paper.
He wasn't very thorough.
No, it wasn't. It's 49.5. But I think this one's not. I don't think this one's the 60.
Oh, it's a 50.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I thought it was 30. But there's no blade on this one. He didn't quote me the blade on this one.
Mhm.
I told him to.
How much?
49.5 with no blade.
Sounds like you might be your best deal.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're getting you're getting a lot more.
So every tractor was quoted with the same specs. So tractor, bucket, blade, cab, air conditioning, heat, mainly for like the blade in the snow, and if it's blazing hot outside.
Hey, you can throw the
Um,
blade from inside.
Right.
Yes. So all the specs were roughly about the same.
Get it for my grandkids, would you? So there's your first job.
So I have, in case by chance you want to stare at it, it's just a bunch of books and bought a bunch of stuff on there. In the future, if by chance there are, every single tractor has their attachments to that. So if you ever wanted to do like the tiller or the
Yeah.
forklift or whatever you wanted, everything has it. So it's not like you're losing out from one or the other. Every single one has one. So really it's just at the end of the day, which one you want to have in town for
I make a motion that we get the John Deere.
I do too, second.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the town's better buy.
Yeah, yeah, you get 10 horse
Yeah.
or more.
Yeah. And you're getting the blade cheaper
Yeah.
and.
Same
You
blade.
know, you can get attachments for a John Deere because
right.
it's John Deere.
Yeah, that's all I had. Unless anybody else got anything.
So now we in agreement to buying it or what?
You just can't buy it till 2026.
Oh, really?
You don't have any money right now. You gotta wait for 2026.
Yeah, far off.
No, that's not.
Because the way you'll purchase it is with the general fund, and then because it's used literally for everything, you'll split it between the sewer and your electric.
Yes.
Because our other utilities don't make enough profit to even think about doing like that. So that's why we raised the budget a little bit to be able to help purchase something like this. And because it's a need and it's something we have to do, they'll approve it for us to do so. And like I said, I talked to the accountant to make sure we can even afford this. I mean, based off what I can see, we can afford it, but I wanted to double check. Sure, he said, because I was thinking of leasing it as a leasing option. But if he says we can buy it outright to avoid all interest and wait
Well, there ain't no
60
interest.
months, if you buy it
Well,
outright, yes. Every leasing program had interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one company was like 5%, one was 8%, and I think one was 4%. But And that's based off how many years you went out. I think one was 60 months, one was 48, and the other one was, I think the other one was 62 as well, 60 months. And then you pay one payment a year, and then you buy it out for like $1 at the end.
Yeah.
I think one was $101, but yeah, if he says we can buy it outright, I mean, I don't see why not. We just save all the interest over time. So, but yeah.
Did you guys have anything else?
Yeah, only thing I got is, are we going to put the blades on the dump truck this year? I know we got the other truck, just in case we have a bad
Oh,
snow.
I thought about that too.
And, cause we're gonna be using it for the salter to put the salt down. We might as well put the blade on it too. Cause if we get a bunch of snow, Dan, myself, we can run it.
Right.
And we can help Mark.
I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't need to.
Okay.
I mean, and just in case, I
mean-
definitely talked to Marvin and stuff.
Yeah.
But I know one of the trucks has some help with, and I don't know which one that
That's
is.
the dump truck. It's
Okay, I
not-
can't remember which one it was. he needed help with.
That's good.
I need to fix that, dash thing.
Yeah.
Um,
And then another thing is, I was down at the electrical building the other day helping Marvin.
Mhm.
The chipper needs got a flat tire. It's gonna need to be fixed, and the battery's dead, so it's gonna probably be charged up. It's probably bad, so we need to get that ready sometime before spring because we're gonna be needing it.
Yeah.
okay,
I bought all them,
those triple
battery
chargers.
maintainers, and he won't.
Well,
come
we
on.
need to, we'll put them on when we get the new battery. We'll make sure those are put on there.
I don't know why he don't want to do that.
He actually said something to me today about it,
Oh, he did.
about putting the charger on it to see if it would hold the charge of the battery, and if not, he'd take the battery in.
On the chipper? Okay.
Yeah,
Me and him
he
talk-
briefly mentioned to
Yeah,
me
me and him talk.
Yeah, I bought about 6 or 7 of that thing.
Yeah.
Now I bought the good one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, nothing else?
Nope.
We adjourned 6:15.
All right.
That's what I've got. So.
Mhm.
Okay.
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, so it's much.